Peace, love, and light, soul fam. It is the one and only segment in the flesh giving you the greatest and nothing less. I hope all is well with everyone. Peace, love, and light be unto you, as I mentioned. I wanted to briefly speak about my spiritual journey and my spiritual path. I wanted to briefly speak about my homeless situation and the instability that took place within my life. You see, it was more to it than just it being a part of my spiritual path. Although it is a part of my spiritual path, what you fail to realize is that, you have no idea is that there was a coven of witches, a part of the Hebrew Israelite community, that were daily doing rituals and spells on my stability within my life that caused me to be homeless. Now, because that is unfair, my ancestors, they worked overtime to show those motherfuckers who is the notorious GOAT, the most notorious GOAT. They thought that they were going to shame me, that they were going to embarrass me, that they were going to defeat me. But my ancestors showed their ass. They handed their heads to me on a silver motherfucking platter. So yes, I am aware that you all were doing spell work on my life and my journey and what I've experienced, the experiences that I've experienced, the misfortunes. I understand. I know and I am aware that that was you all. I'm fully aware. I've known this for years now. I know that it's you all. I know you all individually. I can see you. I can close my eyes and see you all doing rituals. You even use animals as sacrifices. I'm hearing as harvests. So yes, I am aware. But while you all thought that you all were getting one up on me, throughout this entire time, my ancestors were teaching me how to utilize my gifts and my abilities by each time being in a misfortune situation. I have manifested myself into a stable situation each and every time. So each time that you all did some type of spell work to stagnate or to manipulate my situation, I turned around, reversed that magic. My ancestors were guiding me intuitively, reversed the magic, came out that situation victoriously, then transmuted the energy into power, then I fed, which led each time to a transformation, to a rebirth. Check out my videos, check out my photos from a complete DNA upgrade, a rebirth, a complete DNA upgrade. So each time you all do magic, it backfires and it gives me more power. So it gives me power to reinvent myself even stronger, even more powerful, even more beautiful. Check out my pictures from December up until now. The times when I was homeless, when I had nowhere to go. Check out my appearance compared to then. And then after the situation occurred and I become victorious, I reinvent myself. My appearance change. It's like every time I think that I can get any more beautiful, it's just like I just surprise myself. Like, God damn, B, you is killing the game. You are killing the game. Kill the game segment. Kill the game. Kill it. Like, who is the GOAT? So anytime that energy came up on me, anytime I was backed into a wall, anytime that you all sent confusion spells to me, I just sat and I waited until it passed as I transmuted that energy. Then I used that energy to come up with a quick solution to my situation. And I gave you all examples. When I was home, when I had nowhere to go, and then my ancestors said walk, I started walking. I met someone, and it just everything just synchronistic. So I never slept on the street. Y'all wanted me to experience chronic homeless, but I showed y'all motherfucking asses who the motherfucking GOAT up in this bitch. I showed you all that shit. I showed you. Now you looking stupid, foolish, because you lost. Y'all never saw this day coming where the tables was going to turn. But the tables has turned, baby. They have turned. You lost. You have become defeated. Pick up the coin. White flag. Y'all are hilarious. So anytime that I was in a difficult situation, I use my abilities. This is how I learn. This is how I'm mastering. I'm still mastering mind control. I'm still learning how to do it. I have the basics. I have the basics. But there's different tactics and there's different manipulating tactics that are required. And I'm learning that. Whether that's like, now I'm talking to a point where I could just walk up to someone and just control them completely. I'm talking about that type of mastery. I haven't developed that type of mastery yet. But I'm able to do different tricks, manipulate different tricks and, mind control tricks and things as such. Thought suggestions and yeah, I'm very clever. I'm very gifted in that area. When it comes to the mind, I'm very gifted. I remind myself of my father. But my father he was a lot more quiet than I am. You know what I'm saying? He didn't speak to his opponent. I mean, he defended himself, but he wasn't as vocal as I am when it comes to what I'm going to do to you. What I'm going to do to you. My father he didn't speak about what he going to do. He just did it. Now I'm different. That's that raw energy. Raw, when the lion raw, the word raw sounds like raw, doesn't it? Raw, 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 raw. Y'all feel me? All right, that was just weird, but you feel me? So I learned how to utilize my gifts and my abilities by being in fucked up situations. And if it weren't for you all to put me in those situations, thank you, my ancestors allowing you all to, because they already knew the ultimate purpose. They already knew that I'm the GOAT. I was learning how to trust them as well. I mean, wholeheartedly. I trust them wholeheartedly. If today they say stay in the house, don't do nothing, I'm going to stay in the house. I'm going to not do anything. You think I'm going to feel embarrassed about it because motherfuckers out here working 9 to 5 jobs? And I can sit my ass and just type posts on my social media platforms. That is my work. This is my work, to inspire, to be a service to humanity. And I don't have to be out in public every motherfucking day doing that shit. So I can sit at home in the comfort of my home, butt naked, posting humorous posts, motivational posts, health posts, posts about about the metaphysical, posts about astrology, tarot readings, psychic downloads. This is what I do. I do this from the comfort of my home. I don't have to be out. I don't have to feel embarrassed because your ass is out. Now, when everybody started their business, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? When people start their business, it didn't always kick off immediately. It doesn't work like that. If you want to build a firm foundation, generational foundation, a strong establishment that will last for generations, that will be passed on through generations, a legacy as such requires sacrifice. It requires resilience. It requires strength. It requires perseverance. It requires these things. Because guess what? Without these things, it is impossible. It is completely impossible to fulfill your assignment here on this planet. It is completely impossible to establish a firm business foundation that will be passed down through generations. Your children, your generation, your bloodline will forever eat because of you. My children are going to forever eat. That's how far I'm thinking. That's how brilliant my mind operates. That's how far beyond I'm thinking into the future. I'm thinking about my bloodline, not just about now. So I don't care about the minor setbacks that I have or the obstacles. I don't care about any of that. Why? Because I'm thinking about my babies. I'm thinking about my bloodline and the legacy that I want to leave within the society, within this world, before I leave this planet. So in order to build such a fundamental foundation, what one must do, you must you must remain resilient in spite of what other people make. People think I'm crazy. That's why I had a problem at where I used to live at people's houses. They had a problem with me because I would sit up and be on my laptop posting all day. This is my work. This is what I do. I'm a public influencer. This is my work. And they'll get jealous because they have to go out and they have to work their ass off. They come back. I'm still in the same position. Get my PJs on. Get my hair messy. And I'm sitting just typing. Just in my own world. Minding my own business. And they were jealous of that. They were envious of that. So, you guys don't understand what we go through. Those of us who establish our own businesses. Y'all don't understand what we go through. I started my business 2019. April 2019. Yeah, April. Wow, that's something. Literally April, first month. April is the first month of the year. So I started my business, our family business, our family legacy. I started this legacy in 2019. We are now about to enter the year of 2023. This past January was not the New Year's. Okay, New Year's is in April, but we're about to enter the year 2023. Guess what? Since then, I have not had not one client, not one person, not one person patronized my business. I've been homeless in 2020. I've been working my ass off ever since then, building up my followings, building up my content. I've been working my ass off doing this shit. Blood, sweat, and tears, up late at night, thinking of ways that I can better my business. I can advance my business. Thinking of ways that I can improve my business. Thinking of ways that I can improve my speech. I can improve this. I can improve that. Thinking of ways that I can improve my abilities. I've been working hard on developing my abilities because my business centers my abilities. So backtracking to what I was saying, this moment right here, think how powerful this is. Think how powerful this is. Just put this picture in your mind. Far beyond, I'm talking about trillions of generations have passed. And guess who they're talking about? Guess what history? Guess what legacy they're talking about? They all pass down to their babies, their babies, their babies. Who do they use as an example? You. They're talking about their great grandma or grandpa that was homeless. He had nothing. They had a covenant of witches against him or her. They went times when they did not have food. Although there has been a time, y'all, I want to point out, there hasn't been a time I haven't had food since I was homeless, ever. Where I had no way to get food. There was never a time that such. Never. But my children, I was using you all as an example. My children, their generations are going to be talking about these moments where their grandmother, this legend, stood up against a community of people, the government, society. They stood up for what they believed. She stood up for what she believed. She was a GOAT. Ain't nobody had shit on her. She was the old fucking G. She stood up against authorities constantly and won victoriously. Damn, I even tried to rhyme just then. I'm on fire. What? Woo! So they're going to be talking about this. And because I know I'm the star of the show, I put on a motherfucking show. I do shit intentionally, like, okay, I'm gonna tell my babies I did this, just that. I think in my head scenarios that I can do, funny shit that I can do. Then I do this shit, and I'm okay. I'm gonna add this to my story, to tell my children I did X, Y, and Z. They gonna laugh their ass off at this shit. And my children are hilarious. They have such a unique sense of humor, just like myself. They have a unique sense of humor. They understand jokes. I mean, they understand laughter. And I fucking love that shit. They are so hilarious to me. They're characters. They're just some characters. I swear to God. They're amazing. They are amazing. I've seen bad children within my life. My children are. They do have their times, and they can be children. They fight and shit like that. They will hit each other. They literally will hit each other. They're wild. They will hit each other. They will fight. But their souls are pure. They're innocent. They are innocent. They have pure souls. So I look at myself as blessed because my babies are angels compared to some children I've seen within this world. My babies are angels. And they are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Like I did that 7 times. I had 7 deliveries because I have twins. 8 children, 7 deliveries. And for those who didn't know, I'm 34 years of age. I wish I could see your 34 years of age. I wish that I can see your expressions, your reactions to that just now. But yeah, I'm very childlike, so it's very. I'm childlike and I look young, but I'm very mature. However, there's a plot twist because I'm very mature, so there's a balance. I'm childlike and I'm mature, so I create a balance within the two. Okay. So my generations within my bloodline is going to be talking about how they're going to use me as an example. I can see this happening right now. I can see this happening right now. Someone start a business within my bloodline, and their father tell her, your grandmother. My son tell his daughter, your grandmother, my mother, she didn't see a coin, a dollar, for 4 years when she started her business. When she started our legacy that we are eating from now. She didn't have no business patronage for 4 years. So you got to be strong like your grandmother. She set the example. I see myself, what? So I know that I am the star of the show. I'm building a story. So I make it interesting so that I have a story to tell my babies. My children still don't know my side of the story. They don't even know what took place within my life. They don't know anything. I haven't talked to them about anything. They knew certain situations that happened every time I get arrested and shit like that. They would know that. But they didn't know my side of the story. I have yet to tell my side of the story to my babies. When I visit them, we don't have privacy where I can talk to them. When I visited them, we didn't have privacy where I can talk to them privately about my life and what I was experiencing. And because they are living with the pedophiles that sexually abuse me, excuse me, but who sexually abused me, and sexually trafficked me as a kid. I don't want to cause them to be paranoid or, I don't want them to worry. I don't want them to, I don't want to ruin their childhood by telling them certain things while they're so young. But it's not even that. It has nothing to do with young, because my children, they're so smart. They're some old motherfucking souls. My children are some old souls. They are very advanced. All of them will talk. They will send their first words by the year. You know what I'm saying? They were walking at a year. One of them took 2 years to walk. The fuck was that shit about? I mean, yeah, 2 years to walk. Angel was lazy. My baby Angel was lazy. Oh, no. That one, was that Angel? Was that Angel or King? I think that was King. It was one. Okay, I'm going to remember. It was one of them, Angel or King. Because I'm telling you all why it's so difficult to remember certain events. Like, I mean, I can remember, but it takes time. I have to sit and I really have to think. I have to ponder that. I have to really think about these events that occurred within those 5 motherfucking years. I gave birth every motherfucking year to a child. My 5 youngest are 1 year apart, all of them. I kid you not. My youngest is 4 years of age. My oldest is 14 years of age. 10 years difference. So it's, sometimes I get the stories mixed up. I get the stories confused. You know what I'm saying? Be soup. It come out as soup. Somebody said, I saw something on, I can't remember, where did I see this? I saw something was like, someone was like, I every time I try to say something, you know what I'm saying, it comes out as alpha. That was on the Vampire Diaries. Every time I try to say something, every time I try to tell you what happened, it comes out as unicorns and soup. unicorns and soup, something like that. Anyway, okay, so I'm creating a story. I'm a narrator. I'm the star. I'm the main character. So I put on a show, and I know I'm being watched too. I put on a show. Y'all should see me out in the street when I do the walk. That's why everybody always staring at me. Everybody always staring at me, like, everywhere I go. It's like, if I would see a bitch walking like this down the motherfucking street looking as good as I look, shining like a motherfucking diamond, I'll be looking at her ass. I wouldn't even be looking at her, honey. I will go to you immediately, start a conversation. Beautiful, how are you? Woo, you looking good as a motherfucking meal, bitch. You looking good. I won't call her bitch. You looking good as a motherfucking meal, baby. Yeah, where you from? My name is Sex Matt Carter. You can call me Secam. Yeah, so I see that you work out, huh? Don't get me started. I see that you work out. Well, look at her up and down. I see what you work out. Honey, man, let me show you a good time. Let me show you a good time, baby. I know how to eat the box. Shit. Woo, your life will never be. I'm telling y'all, I'm an experience. I'm a total experience, man. To have me is just an experience as a woman or a man. I'm just a beautiful, woo, always something to remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I leave an imprint on motherfucking lives. And I do it intentionally. Like, you're going to remember me. You're going to forever remember me. I do it intentionally. And then you will never see me again. So, yeah. I'm not just out here, just giving a coochie out or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess, But I'm not in the streets giving coochie. Giving out coochie, leaving impressions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that desperate. Woo, I'm not that desperate. Okay, guys. So let me see if I mentioned everything that I wanted to talk about. So, one second. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, baby. I know how to eat the box. I had you crawling the motherfucking walls, baby. Paralyze your motherfucking ass. I will paralyze you. They call me the paralyzer. I will paralyze you. All right, guys. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. All right. I've said enough. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that I was able to inspire someone on a spiritual journey as myself, who are experiencing similar situations or experiences. I'm really hoping to reach these people. I desire to inspire society as a whole. However, these people, such as myself, who experience what I've experienced, my past, or being the black sheep and the chosen, those who have experienced covens of witches out for them and gang stalking and plotted their murders being plotted on, and witchcraft and molestation, rape, child trafficking, and I want to reach these type of people. I wish to reach you. And if you've made it to this video, I hope and I really wish that I inspired you. I hope that I gave you some type of motivation. Some type of clarity on how you can overcome your obstacles, especially if you're homeless. If you're homeless, you can hit me up personally and I'll show you how to get a motherfucking place to sleep. But you have to follow instructions. You have to follow instructions. And although it may seem crazy, you have to do exactly as I say. And what I'm going to most definitely pinpoint is that you will be following your own intuition, but I will help you and guide you on how to do so. How to differentiate your intuition from your mind, from just thoughts. How to know which is which. You know what I'm saying? Which are which. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you all for joining me. Until next time. I say.